Hello everyone, I am back with another video. Today we are wrapping up our little mini chapter on dates with the date souffle. This is actually the first recipe in this little mini chapter. Um, I just am doing it last just because of some timing and scheduling and stuff like that. The other recipes were a little bit quicker and easier to make, so I did those first and everything, but I am really excited to be giving this a try. I've never had souffle, I've never made souffle or anything like that, so this will be a completely brand new experience. In a couple weeks, we will be starting the 1930s chapter in this, which, like I said in my previous video, I am really looking forward to trying and getting into because I've really been into Depression era cooking lately. But before we do jump into that, I am going to share a couple other random recipes. There is a banana cake I will be making next week, which I am really looking forward to trying. And then after that, I'm thinking I might do a fried chicken recipe I have. It is a sweet tea braised fried chicken, which I am really curious about trying. It sounds really good, really different, and just kind of want to see how that goes. So I'm thinking I might share that with you, but that could possibly change. And then after that, we will be jumping into the 1930s chapter with the icebox cookies. But that is still all a week or more away. So let's jump in to our date souffle. All right, so for the souffle, we've got some milk here. We've got eggs, which I've separated. Got some butter, some sugar, flour, salt, and then of course our eggs or our dates, sorry. And then there is also an orange sauce which we're going to put over the top of our souffles. So for that, we've got orange juice, butter, lemon juice, sugar, orange zest, some cornstarch, and an egg yolk. We are, of course, going to start with the souffle and then make the orange sauce after that is done. So let's get started. All right, to start, we are going to cream together the butter and the sugar. I am going to get that done and I will be back. All right, so I got that done. We are going to add the egg yolks and get that all mixed in together. Once I have that done, we will add the milk. All right, so my eggs are all mixed in. We are going to start adding the milk and the flour. We're going to alternate between the milk and the flour. Once I have that done, I will show you guys what this looks like. Okay, so that is all done. We are going to set this aside for a little bit and we are going to beat our egg whites with the salt and then we are going to combine the two. Once I have the egg whites beaten, I will be back. All right, so the egg whites are done. We are going to mix this into our creamed mixture in 3 additions. Once I have that done, I will give you guys a peek at it. All right, so I've got that all mixed together. We are going to add the dates and get this into a casserole dish and get it in the oven. All right, so the souffle is done. It does have to go into a water bath here, so I do have it in a pan with some water in it. Let's get this baking so we can give it a try. All right, so the souffle is done. Let's get started on our sauce for this. All right, so for the sauce, we are going to be using a double boiler. So I've got some water in my bottom pan and get this top pan on here, and we are going to combine all of the sauce ingredients in our top pan of the double boiler. All right, so I've added all the ingredients for the sauce, which was um, sugar, orange juice, orange zest, lemon juice, cornstarch, butter, and an egg yolk. We're going to get this all mixed up together and cook it until it's nice and thick. Once I have this done, I will show you guys what it looks like. All right, so I did scoop out a little bit of the souffle for when the sauce was ready. It didn't look like it was quite done after I scooped it out. I thought it was when I took it out of the oven and everything. I did stick this in the microwave for a little bit and it does look better. As soon as the sauce is done, I will pour some over this and give it a try, and hopefully it's not too bad. I'm a little nervous now, but we'll see how it is. All right, so I did take my sauce off the heat. It really didn't thicken as much as I would have liked it to, but it is better. I'm going to go ahead and pour some over the souffle that I have dished up, and we will give it a try. All right, so here's the souffle with the orange sauce. I am going to try this really quick, and then I will be back with my final thoughts. All right, so I am back with my final thoughts on the date souffle. I honestly really didn't like it. I don't know if it was because I didn't bake it long enough or whatever. Um, if that was just kind of a turn off for me or something, I don't really know. Um, I thought the orange sauce that was with it was really overpowering, and you really couldn't taste anything else but the sauce. Um, Definitely not one I will be making again. I am glad I tried it. However, I just didn't like it. Um, Please let me know if you've made this how yours turned, if you have made it, how yours turned out, if you liked it, if you didn't, um, if there's any tips for something I could do to make it turn out better if you have made it. But yeah, just overall, just really didn't care for it, and like I said, probably really won't make it again. But I am glad that I did, just for the experience of it and everything. All the other date recipes in this chapter have turned out really good, so I can't really complain about that. 1 out of 4 that I didn't like is pretty good. Um, so next week I will be back with a banana cake recipe that I am really excited to try. And please make sure you are subscribed. Please like this video if you liked it. Please leave a comment below. And until next week, good times, good food. Bye.